In this video we are going to learn how to use the bins in the OTBI. Let's go to the OTBI browse catalog page. I'm clicking the navigator, going to the tools, reports and analytics. This will take us to the landing page. From there we will go to the browse catalog page by clicking this browse catalog button. Now basically we would like to create bins, or we would like to explore the functionality of bins in this OTBI report or OTBI analysis. So I'm going to click create here. Let's create a simple analysis. Let me use a subject area, could be worker, person, real time, workforce management. So let me take workforce management, worker or person real time. Okay, I have chosen the subject area. This is going to open all the columns and select a group of folders and subfolders under the subject area in the left hand side. So let me just try to open the person here, and under the person I would like to take the one of the measure person count. Let me take the date of birth also, and I need one more column for slicing and dicing. Maybe I will take ethnicity. I don't know the values are available, but let's try ethnicity. Okay, so let me just put in this way. So I'm just dragging this one. Okay, now in the person count also I will drag this one. I'll keep it here. Okay, now let me apply a couple of filters here where ethnicity is not null. You can have your conditions based on the business logic. I'm just I want to show how to apply the filters here. So it's not null, that is a dev data, so not the data won't be appropriate, that's the reason. And person count I just put is greater than 0, so that I will have valid data here. I'm just going to click the results here. So this is going to group the count based on the ethnicity and the date of birth. Okay, good. So I can see for every ethnicity it shows the date of birth of each worker and the count, actually nothing but one. With the date of birth there's only one person is available, I mean 1st January 1994. Likewise the data is being visible here. Now we are going to create the bins now. So for that I am going back to the criteria tab. In the criteria tab I am going to go to the date of birth. Here if you see the date of birth, I can see the column properties. I have to create a, let me just close this one. Yeah, the date of birth I'm hovering my mouse to this gear icon, and you can see edit formula here. So I'm clicking the edit formula here. This edit formula will take me to the place where you can use a formula, where you can do your mathematical operation, concatenation and so on different columns within your subject area or your selection of subject areas. But our purpose of in this video is to learn about the bins. So I'm going to the second tab, which is bins. Here I'm going to add a bin where I'm going to put a between operator. Is between assume I would like to group the people who were born from 1995 till date. So 1 Jan 1995 till today's date. You can select today's value here. This is nothing but my one bin. I am giving a label for my bin 1995 till date. Okay, this is my label, and I am going to click add bin once again, and I am going to use is between 1975 1st January till 31st December 1994. Okay, because in our earlier bin creation we have chose Jan 1995. So I need to use here 1994 December. Okay, so December 31. This is my second bin. So this is nothing but 1975 to 1994. Okay, of course 1994 till the end of December. Okay, and next I am going to have another bin is between, I'll take 1900. All the rest of all groupings I am going to make here in this way till 1974 December 31st. I have created 3 bins. Here I am going to put before 1974. Okay, so three bins I do have here. So I'm clicking OK here. So on the date of birth column, selected column, we have created 3 bins. Now for the all other values, I'm just giving some name here as a label as others. So clicking OK. I'm going to result section to see how the results looks like. Okay, now if you observe here, earlier we saw here in the second column with the actual date of birth, like 1 Jan 1994 it was showing. So but now based on our bins, this date of birth the value has been repopulated with our bins label. So if I will just pause it for a few seconds so that you can observe the data. We have created four bins, so all the date of birth will fall in one of the four bins. So let me again go back and show you the bins here. So going to criteria, date of birth and edit formula, and then go to the bins. Now if you see, those who are born between 1995 Jan till date, they are in the 1195 till date, sorry, not 1195, it is, sorry, 1995 till date. Okay, they are in this category. And those who are born between 1 Jan 1975 and 12th December, 31st December 1994, it should be 1994. Okay, they are in the second category, which is nothing but 1975 to 1994. So 1994. Okay, this is there in the second category. And third one, who are born between 1900 to 1974, then I have put the label as before 1974. And then any other values which is not in the data integrity because of this being a development instance, I'm putting a fourth category as others. Now if I click OK and go to the data by clicking the result section, you will be able to see the bins which we have created that has been replaced in the date of birth actual values. Just observe this data. I will keep a pause for 2 seconds. Now as we have created the bins, in order to make the meaningful representation, I am going to drag this column to the first one. Okay, so first let us have the date of birth with our bins, and then followed by the grouping ethnicity, and followed by that we will have person count. Okay, now let's try to save this one, save this analysis. I will try to save this analysis with the name bin itself. So I'm clicking OK. Now let's try to represent this in a more graphical way. So I'm going to click a new view here. Let us take the bar chart. So I'm going to the bar. I'm going to take the 100% stacked horizontal. You can try out different graphs, whichever you would like to have, or as per your requirement. Now if you see, the bar has come down. Let me just pull this bar and try to put it in the left hand side here, so that now if you see, just beneath the title I have my graph, and aside the graph we have our table. Okay, now let's edit this graphical view. So let me just bring down the country. Yeah, country. I'm going to pull out country here to the graph prompt. Okay, now in the bars we have the head count, which is the horizontal axis, and in the group by vertical axis we have ethnicity, and the vary color by in the vertical axis we have the date of birth. Now if you just move down this one after clicking done here, you will be able to see the graph being grouped by the for each and every country. It groups and shows the information based on every ethnic origin. So for example, if we choose Great Britain here, for Great Britain it will show the grouping of employee in these three bins, which is nothing but the blue bin is those who are born between 1974 to 1994, and the green bin is nothing but those who are born between 1995 till date, and the yellow are nothing but those who are born before 1974. So let us see this same output in the preview using the Fusion FX previewer.